Hey everybody, it's Mr. Shore. Got another book talk for you today. Today's book, Major League Life. This is a nonfiction book about lacrosse written by me. I wanted to share this with you for a lot of different reasons, but to talk a little bit about the book, um, there's a lot of things as people that we want to do, and that includes being part of a group. We don't want to be left out. We want to fit in. There's a reason why the Super Bowl is as big as it is because so many people watch it and so many people want to be able to talk about it the next day at work. A movie, a blockbuster movie like The Avengers is so big because, not only can we talk about it with our friends, but we can go online and read articles about it. We can go on social media and talk to our friends about it, what we liked, what we didn't like, what we wish we could have seen. It's a part of being something bigger than ourselves. It's a part of being a community and sharing an experience with other people. That's something that we love to do. But there's also those things that we like that it seems like no one else likes, that we have a passion for, that we care about. And sometimes other people just don't get. And while professional sports are really popular in the United States of America, sports and sports leagues like the NBA, NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, um, those sports are really popular. Seems like everybody you talk to likes them. And the people involved, because they're so popular, they get a lot of attention and fans and followers. And in professional sports, the money is pretty good too, but not this professional sport. Major League Lacrosse was founded in 1999, and its first season came in 2001. So now we're talking 20 seasons in, but the players don't make nearly the same amount of money. In fact, they often have other jobs to make ends meet. They have to work as a teacher or on Wall Street or as a lawyer, some other job, some other career in addition to playing lacrosse so that they can earn enough money to make a living. So they're not in it for the money and they don't play for being famous because like I said, it's what we call a niche sport. Niche just means there's a small amount of people that like it. And because of that, the attendance at games isn't like you would see at a Super Bowl. Super Bowl is huge, but at an NBA game where there's 20,000 people, that's not typical in professional lacrosse. So, despite the fact that they're not famous and despite the fact that they don't make a lot of money, they still find a way to play at a professional level. A lot of these guys, like I said, they have jobs during the week and they have to work during the day. They come home, they go to the gym on their own, they work out on their own, they watch film on their own, so that over the weekend they can fly to whatever city their team is playing in, play in the game, and be a professional athlete, follow their dreams and their passions. And that's what this book tells. It tells the stories of the players, of the fans that love this league, that love this sport, and what they have to do in order to be a part of it. One of my favorite stories from this book is about a player. He's on a team in Denver. He is the first Japanese player to play in the league. And what's really special about him is not only did he not start until he was around high school age, which is pretty late to start a new sport, but he came over from Japan, came to America, learned and played lacrosse, learned English, made friends, and he tried out for the Denver team 3 times before they made it. He got cut twice and still every year came back, wanted to do it again, and eventually made the roster in his third try. So that's one of my favorite stories from this book. But there's other stories about guys that grew up as kids in the area, going to games, and it was their dream to be a part of the team. And it talks about what they did to accomplish that dream. And I think that's a story that a lot of people can relate to. Obviously, if you're a lacrosse fan, you're going to really want to read this book. But even if you're not a lacrosse fan, everybody has something they're passionate about. Everybody has something that they love to do, and everybody has something that they would sacrifice in order to achieve. And this book tells a lot of stories about what it's like to, sacrifice and do what you have to do in order to chase a passion, in order to chase a dream, in order to accomplish a goal. It's a lot of stories about passion, dedication, and grit that a lot of people can relate to. So I think you'll like it. I think there's something in here for everyone. And if you do get it, I appreciate it. But I wanted to share that today. This is Major League Life, and that's my book talk for today. Happy reading.